Hey buddy, so strategy design pattern. Okay, so what strategy design pattern is? Let's talk about real world. So in real world, our life is full of problem, and whenever there is a problem, whenever there is a one problem, we go for multiple solutions, right? We make multiple strategy. That is called strategy because you design some strategies to address those problems, to solve those problems, and that is something called strategy design pattern in our programming world. Okay, now if I talk about the computer world, let's take an example of compressor, right? There is a file that you wanted to send in email or maybe some other medium, but that file is large. You wanted to compress that, right? Now there could be multiple solutions. You can go and do WinRAR, or you can go and do zip, right? So it's all up to you. You have two solutions. Which one is fit for you, that you will decide, right? So that is something called strategy design pattern. When you make multiple strategy to solve your one problem, that is called strategy design pattern, and that's all. There is no rocket science in it. Okay, now let's jump into the code, and I will try to make it very easy how we can implement this design pattern. Okay, so let's go ahead. So here we're in the Visual Studio, and we're going to use this application, which is console application, and we're going to use this file only, strategy design pattern.cs, right? Over here, whether we need interface, whether we need class or anything, we're going to use same file. But in real world, when you're writing a program, for sure you will create separate file, right? But our focus is to understand the concept, so we will use same file. Okay, now one other thing that we require, that is this diagram, right? So this is the diagram of UML diagram of strategy design pattern, right? So we are going to implement the same thing in our code. Okay, now let's take an example of that we wanted to travel to the world. Maybe we want to travel to the different city, right? Now there are various ways, right? We can go with a bus, a public transport like train, right? A bike, or maybe our own car, right? So there are different solutions for that to travel. Okay, now let's go back to this diagram. So if you look over this diagram, just forget about this context for now, right? So it is very, very, very easy. Just trust me, by end of this video, you will get to know that, this is very, very easy. Okay, just forget this for now. Now, this strategy, right? So this strategy says that, for one problem, you have multiple solutions, right? So if you look at this, there is one strategy, right, which says algorithm interface, right? This would be just and just interface. Now there could be multiple concrete strategy, right? Concrete is what? A normal class which you can create an object, right? So if you see, we have strategy A, strategy B, strategy C. All of these are algorithm different solution, which is concrete classes, right? So let's first implement this. So what we need one algorithm interface, right? Okay, so we took example of travel. So what I will do, I will create one interface. Let's say interface, right? And I will say, hey, this would be travel, and I would say strategy, right? So this is my I travel strategy. Okay, now what I need, let's go for very simple. That would be like a cost, right? So I would say, okay, I need int, which is going to return some int value, and I would say, let's say get cost, right? And that's it. Okay, now what next? So it says interface is done, right? We have successfully created interface. Now let's fix the spell, not C, it should be V, right? Travel. Okay, now what next? So it says now create different solutions, right? Different concrete strategy. Okay, so that means a objectable class, right, which you can create object. Okay, let's go ahead, and I will say I need one public, I will say I need one class, and let's say I need a one strategy, that would be, let's say, car strategy, right? And I wanted to for sure implement this interface. If you look over this diagram, it says all of these solutions are implemented by this interface strategy, right? So let's implement it, and I will say come on, let's fix this. Okay, let's implement it now. So I have to implement interface, and here you go, right? Let's say this is car strategy. Let's say 200. Okay, let's say 2000 actually, right? This would be some random value that I've added, but it says car strategy should cost 2000. Okay, let's add other. That would be one more solution for that travel problem. That could be, now instead of car, I would say let's go for a train strategy, right? And the cost, let's say train should be less costly, let's say 1000 this time, right? Instead of 2000, instead of 2000, let's say 1000. Okay, now what next? What could be the third strategy, right? So let's fix the format. Okay, car is done, train is done. Let's copy one more strategy. Let's create one more strategy, and I would say here I wanted to go over a bike, right? So bike strategy. So so I'm doing what? I'm adding one more random number over here. So let's say it should be what, let's say maybe 2500 to 50, let's say 2500, doesn't matter. Okay, so why it is shouting? It says, let's over this says only car study. Oh man, okay, so that's fine. I need to say here train actually, right? I think there was some issue while doing copy paste, but not an issue, we have fixed it, right? Okay, so you see we had one problem which was travel, right? Now for travel I may want to find the cost. So we have that method, and every method have different cost, because different vehicles, right, different types of travel, right? So for sure it will cost little differently. Okay, now if we go over diagram, so this part is done, right? Strategy interface is ready, right? Strategy interface is ready. Now three different solutions, three different concrete strategy A, B, C is ready in form of car strategy, train strategy, and bike strategy, right? Everything is implemented from that interface. Okay, now what next? Next is context. So now we have to create one more context, and this context is important. If you don't have this context, then basically you won't have that strategy design pattern, because this thing, this strategy and different solutions normally we have in our code. We always have one interface, right? And we implement different solutions. That is very normal. But this thing, this context class will make a difference here. That will actually add a strategy design pattern. So now let's go ahead and create one context class. Okay, so what we will do, we will again use the same file. We are not going to create separate file, as our focus is to understand the concept, right? So what I need, let's create one context class, right? And I would say that this is my travel context, right? And I will add strategy word to make sure other developers, when they will start coding into my code, they will get to know, okay, what design pattern is implemented. They will get to understand from this postfix, okay, this belongs to strategy design pattern, right? But it's all up to you. You wanted to add that keyword or not, but I would like to do that. Will make my future dev life easy, right? Okay, now let's make it class, and I don't need to implement it, right? Because if you look at the diagram, we don't need any interface to implement it, right? Now this method, right, we need one context method that will help us to go and make a call to this interface and decide which solution we need, right? Okay, now let's go to the code, and over here what we need, let's create one method, and I would say int, right? And I will say that let's say get cost, and I will add strategy word, right? Let's add strategy word, right? So now this is good. Okay, over here let's do one more thing. We need a constructor which will help us to to decide the object, right, which strategy we need, right? So that is going to help us. And what sort of what sort of parameter it require, that would be iTravel strategy. So what I will say here, over here first I will create one private, right? And I will say this is my underscore travel strategy. Let's we need same thing over here, and here you go. Let's just remove this and assign equal to this one, right? So let's remove this, and now you have successfully passed the object from this interface to this, right? This is going to help us. Okay, now what we need, we can say I need my strategy, right? So let's guess cost, and what, That's all, right? There is no if, no what, only get cost. Okay, so what it says, okay, we are not returning anything. Basically, we have to return that logic, right? So whichever object is coming to this constructor, right, this context constructor, that will make a call to the actual, strategy, right? Any of these three class, right, at one time. Okay, now let's say go to program class, right? Now over here, this here program class, which will over here, which will act like a client, right? A client class, a consumer class, which is going to use that strategy, right? Okay, now over here, let's go there, and what we need, this is my context strategy, right? So I will just copy the name for my ease, and I will say, okay, that's it. Now where we are going to use it, we need a object, right? And I will say I need a object. Here you go. Now this is important, as I said, right? It need a interface, right, in parameter constructor. So what I will do, let's say I wanted to go through car strategy, right? I wanted to implement car strategy, right? So what I will do here, I will go there and I will make an object of this. Here you go, car strategy, right? And then I will make a call to and here you go, get cost strategy. And what it says, let's see, that says that is okay, no worries. It says protection level, because our constructor is private, not public, so let's make it public, and now it should be happy. Now if we go over there, come on, yeah, here we go. Okay, so let's say this is my client one, right, which require a strategy which is called a car strategy, right? Now if there is a different client, that client wants to make a travel strategy through different thing, right, different vehicle. Maybe that could be what we have, different solutions, that is like you call it, maybe train strategy, right? And here you go, where is you, here you go, right? So that is train strategy. Now what, I have a different client which is client 3, right? So they may choose different strategy, right? So they may want to go with what strategy we left, let's say bike strategy, right? So third strategy, bike strategy. Now every client can choose their strategy for their problem. Person 1, client 1 want to travel through car, right? So what they will do, they will pass car strategy object, right, to your context class, right, context class. Other client which is different person or maybe different class, they want to choose a different strategy, train strategy. And for different client which is client 3 wanted to choose totally different, which is bike strategy, right? According to that it will chart. If I can show you over here, so let's say console and dot right line, right? So I would say right line, so I can show you the output as well. So here you go, let's say console dot right line this, and I wanted to print this as well. Let's paste it, and that's it, right? And if I can show, we would have different value for every strategy, right? So here you go. So I see 2000, 2000 and 2500, right? So first was what? That car strategy. Why we see two same 2000? Because maybe two have the same cost. Yeah, here you car strategy has 2000 and same for train strategy, right? So I think that is fine. I think I did did a mistake while doing some undo things, so that is why it is still 2000, but that's fine. At least we understood the concept, right? So that is how you can beautifully make a code, make a design pattern in your code base when you have a different solutions for your one problem. This is travel, right? Maybe over here you wanted to read the file. Now that file could be a PDF, CSV, XML, right? So you can create different strategy, right? One strategy will read file which is CSV, second will read which is PDF, third will read that is XML, right? So you can create different strategy according to your problem, right? So that's all for today's video. I will see you in the next video.